Today,
oh, it rained for real.
Stadium in London, England. It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
As always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the New York Jets and the Atlanta Falcons.
They ain't got no lights on. They're dark as fuck.
The Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
He threw for
8 picks already, though.
His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again.
Come on, bro. I already threw it to pass it. Come on, Madden.
It's second down.
Let's try this again.
Ryan taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Nico Hardman, 82 yards. And the Falcons on just 2 plays have taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, something good. And it's now.
Nigga, I can't see.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a 7-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 10th NFL season now. That's Russell Wilson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wilson.
Oh, come on.
In the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fuck.
Buying time to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Gardner It's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 60 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
What the fuck was that?
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy.
It's not the ball on the camera didn't even move. How you do that?
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing is Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's complete. Van Jefferson. His second
We playing in the fucking dark.
and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. That was his second touchdown pass in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you need a flashlight too, bro. It's dark as fuck.
Looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 27, Wilson. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage.
They're right.
Defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Penn State, Micah Parsons.
I don't think it is a roof. I think it's just,
And they have it at the 38-yard
I don't know.
And that's a ball that he is going to
I think it might be an opening up top.
career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good.
But nigga, they could at least have some lights on in there, bitch.
They get a second one.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now it's Ryan.
Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
Come on.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st down, Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Come on, bro.
It's Chris Godwin. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons.
Jair Alexander really be getting ate up.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. 2nd and 14. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. draw now with Akers.
He almost got that shit.
The 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told. They're still looking at a 4th down. And this is on
no good.
Didn't get there anyway.
Let's go.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And here comes the end around as Ryan just leaves this for his wideout. And he gets
Come on, bro. How he catch up?
35-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yep, ain't no roof. Ain't no roof.
First half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the
Come on, bro.
You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
Yeah, but I'm saying, bro, turn on the lights.
And he's miles away and smiling. And happy. Not enough there for a first. No gain.
Why the fuck we in the dark?
And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
We in London.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And brought down, but not
turn on the lights.
10 to the 7.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about
This a breakout game for fucking my dog, me Cole.
on the ground. We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be
Why you spin? Play X.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Ryan.
That's whack.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score
They known the whole seconds on here, boy. How the fuck that play only took 2 seconds?
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. So we reach half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now he'll escape to his right.
Come on, bro.
Across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Wilson on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the give, this is Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's incomplete.
Come on, bro. Come on.
So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down.
First of all, that was uncatchable. Come on, bro.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
Come on, Madden. That was trash.
It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Bruh.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 31, Ryan.
Come on, bro.
Is incomplete.
You most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Williams brings it in. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really,
bro, come on, 66. I gotta get this nigga out of here. 66, you done played your last game for us.
They stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Bruh, this nigga put their hands on somebody every time and fucking missed the block. Like, bro, what the fuck? Watch this. Why number 66 to the right of the center?
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Bruh, the nigga he touched is the nigga who made the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, they could help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st down, it's Harris. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually...
Come on, bro, get out the way.
Deeper in the game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Welcome back now here in London. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point hugged the upside a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And able to get this out to the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
But, I mean, That was a cover 4. That means it shouldn't have just been one nigga back there.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now Ryan on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
42 yards on the ground for him now, as he's done that on 15 carries.
Mine too.
A tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued.
Mine too.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
So let me know when you ready to resume our series.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the
I should be home from now until tonight.
5-0 start as they extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away.
I know, man.
On the return, it's McKenzie.
That's all right. We got time to run another one.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And that went too far in front. They couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got the first down inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's McKenzie. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one incomplete.
Oh, yeah, it's almost time. It's almost time.
Last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. His pass caught.
Yeah, bitch.
Charles, we saw a lot.
So you mean to tell me that nigga was able to make the tackle?
Stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and
But my nigga got hit tackle, bro. All you had to do was tackle that nigga just like that.
Adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Falcons, they improved to 5-0 now.
Hey, we ain't done no pitch. That's tight. Hey, let's keep that. Cause you see who we got next. Oh yes, I go on the bye week 6, and then week 7. We just gonna go ahead and we in London now. We just gonna go straight to Miami, chill out there through the bye week, get my niggas' mind right. And I'm out of here.